Greetings, sir and sirettes, and welcome back to Stonehearth with me, Lathrix, and of course, welcome back to the Oasis of Profit, even though at the moment it's just a very rainy day with a single building, a few tiny jobs here and there, and that's pretty much it. In today's episode, we are hopefully going to expand this quite drastically because I've just got my very first blacksmith, which means now we can start making a lot more of the complex items, and eventually we will have a carpenter, and that's actually the end goal of today. All I want is a single carpenter. If we can get a carpenter, it means we can start with woodwork, which means we can get some farming up, and everything will go a lot smoother. Also, I've noticed that apparently the trappers, these lovely fellows over here who are currently harvesting this instead, can deal with 2 maximum-sized fields, and by fields I meant to say hunting grounds. Now, the maximum size, I believe, is 50 by 50. There we are. So we could have a bit more space than we're currently using, but since we're going to be transitioning very soon anyway, I'm just going to leave it, and then I'm going to convert you into a farmer either way. Now, if I recall correctly, yeah, you're just a storm chaser, an animal companion, so if a better farmer appears, we'll make them the farmer, but for now we will stick as it is. Also, I have made some new stuff. Look, we have stonework wool supply shelves. I don't know if these will actually have other resources, or is it only for the stoneworker. So I'm going to simply put one down, see what it does, and then if it's good, it's going to go in this building, and finally, this will be our potter's house. So the idea behind these is quite simple. It means we have some temporary storage for both the materials the potter will use, and then also some storage for the finished products. This way, the other workers who are just doing more menial tasks can occasionally get the items and put them in storage, and that doesn't have to go to the potter itself. Aha! Okay, that's good. So you can choose what resource you use. That is really, really nice indeed. Okay, so where are you? So what I want then is not all ores. All I want is clay. There we go. Complete. And for you, apparently you're allowed to put anything in there. But all I really want is the finished products. So definitely not resources. Construction, yep, some of that will be from the potter. I don't think defenses will be though. Armor and weapons certainly won't be. Neither will you, neither will you. Don't think refined materials, though I'm not sure, I'll leave that anyway. And no food and drink and no wealth. Okay, so we'll leave that as it is. Now we'll move our potter's goods around. Ooh, what's wrong with you? Oh, just go not put anything here. Okay, so let's put that back into storage. As you can tell, I've still got a lot to learn about the newest version of this game. Now, let's see, can I see inside, please? Thank you very much. Let's put this over here in the corner. Lovely. And then let's put this over here. Cool, there we go. So we have the potter's little house all nice and finished. No longer will they have to work in the cave, and apparently you're rather upset. Sorry about that, and you are the potter. Your pet died. Oh dear. Yeah, I'm assuming it was one of the ones which needed vegetables since we couldn't farm any of them. Now, we can finally get enough prickly pears that it's okay. We are now feeding all the herbivores, but, yeah, until recently that wasn't a thing. And I need more beds. Good to know. So first thing I'd like you to do then is, could you please build me more beds? Build me another 10. In fact, what I would like is just maintain 3. So we have 3 beds at any given time. This way we can also start to attract some wandering traders, if we have some spare beds for them. There we are, the potter is at work and is using all of the equipment correctly. So, you grab the clay from there, you put it into the kiln, you make the item, then you put it over there. If anyone has some spare time, they'll then collect the items and move them away. That's lovely. Such a nice little item. Such a nice little item indeed. Let's put these 2 down. Nice, nice. And what do we have here? Okay, some more cacti, that's always good. What else do we have? Tumbleweed, which will grow fiber. That's always good to have some spare, so let's put these down here for now. Kind of out the way. Well, that was stacked incorrectly, so let's just pretend I didn't do that. A blue tulip cactus seed. I have no idea. Oh, it's one of these. Okay, I'll pop this here as well. We're slowly collecting these as we harvest all of these, so And a wild cactus, which I believe is also a herb, so I'll just put you there. Okay. All is going well on the rainy day. Although we do need some more trees. Well, we need more timber, but that comes from trees, believe it or not. Learning with Lathrix. Do we get any seeds from these? Any saplings or anything? Doesn't look like it. That's actually somewhat worrying. Ooh, there's a wild wolf. In fact, there's 2 wild wolves. That is very worrying indeed. In hard mode, enemies have more armor and health and inflict more damage. Because you are dumb and chose hard mode, he thinks. Everyone now has a bed, and so we will reserve this for a traveller. Excellent. Speaking of which, eventually we can get markets and stuff for the travellers. So what will happen is a traveller will appear, they will inspect our village over time, sometimes eating our food and such, and then when they leave, if they had a good time, they may give us a gift. Daily update, and there we go, we get some new people. Well, actually, a single new person. Oh, your first traveller, there we go. Now, please be a soldier. Good enough. Yeah, that is fine. That is fine to be a soldier. I did want a second soldier, and well, there we are. The 444 fellow will be a soldier. Now, sadly, I am recording this very soon after the last video, so I have not yet posted the first video because I'm recording in bulk. For over the holidays, I have no time. But don't worry, I am taking down name suggestions, so in the next video, which will be probably near the new year, sadly, I will be naming all of my halflings. Also, I'm having such a good time in this game. I know it's weird, but games like this, they're just so pleasant. They're so overly pleasant. Hello there, fella. Whoa, you look like Mose from The Office. That is... Hello there, Shroot. Welcome, welcome. Your first traveller. Travellers will stop by as long as there are beds reserved for them. They'll admire your town, chat with your citizens, which actually makes them happier, shop at your markets, and even leave gifts if they've had a pleasant visit. That's our next goal after the craftsmen and everything. Happy travellers will spread word about your town, and it will become even more popular. Lovely. Yes, this is a hearth. Well, actually, it's more of a fireplace, but it's a hearth. Of course it's a hearth. We are collecting some more food for our lovely little pets. And can someone please move this already? Yeah, how you have to place these down? If you leave no space, you can't allow one like this to be placed first because they will never be able to place the next bed. Because sadly, they can't get between them. Thankfully, they can interact with the bed here, but they need to place them at the side. So if there's no space on the side, yeah, it doesn't work. You need to do it one at a time like this. Okay. Soldier can have a job. Excellent. Was that my blacksmith just leveling? No, our footman is now just a footman. Well, it's still good. Still good. We now have 2 soldiers. Lovely. All is going well. So yes, you do indeed get seeds when you chop down trees, which means we do have unlimited timber, which is lovely. Now, this fellow over here is making me very, very nervous. I was going to plant all the trees over here, but, well, didn't really want any of my citizens to die. So what I'm going to do is move both my soldiers over here, so they're rallied together, and then attack the wolf at once. Wolves can be really, really strong in this game, especially on the more difficult settings, so not exactly great. Oh, no, never mind. Oh, they are the invaders. I was about to say, if there's invaders, we'll attack those first, but apparently they've just spawned here. And we have a blacksmith level 2. Lovely, which means we can now build the anvil. Did you just drop something? Aha, take that! Coarse fiber bundles! Okay, we are victorious here. Fantastic. Now, let's get our anvil built. Wow, we almost have stone as well. Getting stone is so difficult without the banner to get bonus stone. Having fun there, bud. I think he is. Okay, soldiers. You are victorious. Well done. Oh, yeah. We still need more potions as well. Is there anything else we can get? We can get some more seeds for some more stuff if we choose to. Eventually, we can make some more bandages. Let's just order the fellow to craft as many small healing potions as possible. Let's level them up. Remember, eventually the herbalist will become a cleric, which can heal actively, so that's something I really, really want. Maybe they just didn't have a good enough time. If we didn't have enough things for them to look at, maybe that was that. Ooh, now these are cool. Well, we definitely want that around here to make this look a bit safer, but also just make it look a lot better. So, sure, let's make 30 of these for now, shall we? There we go. 30 of those. Let's make a couple of posts. Since we will get more clay... Oh, no, not 20. Let's say 5 or 6 for now. And let's get a couple of fences. We also need things like this. The simple clay chairs and the dining tables. That's what I should make next. I should make a dining hall for everyone. So, make these first, then we'll make those second. Okay. And eventually, once we level up enough, we can place these, the tile floor mosaics. Now, these are great. Because they go underneath everything, you can put them pretty much everywhere, and they're going to make everyone happy, because how pretty they are. We get so little stone from here. I wonder if there are any stone outcroppings. Any at all? I would like some proper stone. Oh, yeah, there's a few. There's a few little medium boulders, which I think we can just harvest, right? Yeah, let's do that. I'm sorry, although the trapper is a fantastic job, for now, we need a farmer, because eventually we also need a cook. At the moment, almost everyone's upset because their food is still raw. And although this won't help, at least it'll be a more reliable source of food. So for now, I'm just going to farm up here, just make it a lot easier on myself. So let's remove these. I will re-add them later once we have a new trapper, which will most likely be the next person we get. And for now, let's just put down some of these fields. Now, is it still the case that it's more efficient to have single rows of farms like this, and then just put down the next one, the next one, the next one, something like this, than to have it like this? Now, the reason why this used to work is because by doing this, you're essentially doubling how many rows of food you have, because this has a double gap. So it'll be row of food, gap, row of food, gap, whereas this forces each one of these to be food. I'm not sure if that's still how it works, but for now, I'll just leave it as it is, and just have the more regular sections. And let's do that. And let's do this. Now making a bit more of an effort to make the place look a bit prettier. We're adding things like, ooh, lanterns and the floor mosaics everywhere. And we have invaders, tiny little planty fellows. Good, good, both the soldiers are already together. That was more like training, really. Okay. We do also have a new traveller currently having a look around. Aha! See? He's happy with the items we're putting down. So I'm assuming what happened last time is just we didn't have enough stuff to really interest them. It was just all the basics. But now we're putting down more stuff, they should be a lot happier. These fences look really, really nice. So yeah, that's going to go all the way along there, and then all the way along here and up here. Then we're going to have a staircase down. We'll have the farm's official last place here, and get all that nice and fenced off and make it look a bit more, well, less out of place. There's lots of stuff out of place at the moment. We're all kind of cramped up here until we have more infrastructure. Did that try to just have a bad chat with my fellow, which means he's now upset? Yeah, thanks for that. Lovely, we get a new person. Hello there. We have loads of new people at this point. 5 of mind, okay, well, you are going to become... I don't know, actually. What do I want you to be? Right now, we're trying to go for as much money as possible to keep on improving, keep on getting new people. But honestly, just a regular worker at the moment is so needed. So for now, you're just sticking with the job you got. So far, our travellers have not gave us any rewards. In the first impressions, we got a reward from the very first one. Lots of them are saying they've been sleeping in a shared bed, which I believe is one of the corner ones. This one has a current owner, that one has a current owner, that one has a current owner, that one has none. Okay, yep, they're all sleeping in this bed because they can't get to the rest. Well, that's not great. So we need at least one space between them, that's fine. You see, I've always took it as that arrow there is how the halflings interact with an item, and for the most part, that seems to be the case. But clearly, it's not the case with beds. They need to have side access. Similar to placing them, they need to have access to the side of the bed, otherwise they can't get in. Because how on earth would you be able to climb on top of that? But clearly, it's a bit silly, but clearly that's what's happening. That's why, well, even though we have all these beds, we're still getting the negative modifier for that. Well, we got a wooden door from the Traveller, and apparently we are now in a sandstorm. Not good. Clouds of sand pass across the landscape, destroying crops and hurting everyone. Oh! You mean that thing over there, like? Yeah, so new person. Get home quickly, please. Slowly but surely, the design is coming to life. Okay, that can go right there. Add one of those there. Oh, actually, do not like how that looks. Might need to move this one further forwards then to make this match up. Okay. I think this will be big enough for quite some time. The thing is, they don't always eat at the same time either. It's never going to be a case of, oh no, it's overpopulated because they're all eating. They don't synchronize their eating habits, thankfully, so the size of the dining room doesn't need to be anywhere near as big as you first might think. Yeah, let's have it like that. So a 2, then a 3. Then do the same here. Then I'm going to wrap around and have a few seats outside as well. That's what I might do, is add an extra room here instead. Now I'm thinking about it, and that's where the chef can go. Yeah, I may extend this section anyway, but for now, we'll just leave this. We'll repeat that pattern. And then we'll get to work once again, trying to figure out where the chef's eventually going to go. Which will be a little bit difficult, considering I don't have the chef's tools yet, or any of the items, so I don't really know the size of them. Just have to make sure to give them enough space. Oh, that's quite nice. Goes off by 1. Oh, wow, that actually synchronizes really well. Okay, that is really nice. Now, if we go into decorations, well, we already are in decorations, but other decorations, can I put stuff on top of these? No, it doesn't seem like I can. Actually, let's see. That's a wall lantern. Where's the regular lantern? The ones which can go on the floor. No, I can't put it on top. That's a shame. There we are, nice and simple. We have some seating, we have the finished production area here, and then we have the supplies. So these two will be filled with raw food, this will be supplied with the cooked food once it's finished, and then any hungry halfling can come in, grab the food, and then sit down for a nice meal. I'm tempted to just leave it as it is for now. The reason being, we can always add the roof later, and I just want this functionally made before we have our chef. Yeah, we can always add to this later. It will be a little bit finicky if the old building system is anything to go by, but this building system does seem to be a lot more stable. So hopefully, this should be okay. Now, please work. Oh, no warning signs this time? Lovely, lovely, lovely. Okay. Get to work then. Stone! Just, yes, stone. Stone. And that's how people have fallings out. Oh, okay, so now we get to pick our hearth. Hello again! This time I'm visiting in a more official capacity than usual, and without my trading goods. We at the Iskender Trading Company are very impressed with your outpost's progress, and have decided that it's time to officially update your member status to that of settlement. Before we can do that, though, it's customary to choose a hearth to represent your town. Okay, so let's pick our new hearth then, shall we? Going to sort of skip through this because we do get a... There we are. An overview anyway. Hearth of Glory allows summoning increasingly difficult enemies to prove your mettle. Each rank defeated will boost daily update net worth. Hearth of the Makers generates 5% daily interest on any gold coins you have on hand. Ooh, that's nice. Boost your daily update net worth based on gold coins at hand. Okay, that is lovely. And the Hearth of Cheer. Boost daily update net worth based on the over... Okay, that's never going to happen. Each day brings a new random buff for your townsfolk, though. I mean, obviously, if we're going to go with gold making, especially soon, very soon we need to start actually considering, what's worth the most, and then make loads and loads of those. When did I... At some point, I must have moved this tile. Anyway, obviously, the Hearth of the Makers, please. I would like more gold. Ah, so we need to finish it, though. Gold earned via trade, excellent quality items owned, gold spent via trade, gold on hand. Okay. So at some point, we will finish that. And let's put you there. Lovely. Are we out of space or something? Ah, no we're not. Just workers busy doing lots of different things, I suppose. In that case, most likely our new person will just continue to be a regular worker. Ooh, although... 6 of Spirit, 5 of Mind. That would make a truly fantastic healer. So, for now, I'll just leave you, because we're still leveling up our original herbalist to eventually become a cleric. You will take over the herbalist job once that herbalist becomes a cleric. So for now, just get to work. Actually, let's leave a few gaps to make this easier, shall we? There we go. We now have a cook, making a brand new farmer. Now, I believe cooks will still tend the fields, though I don't think they can do everything a farmer can do. Though I could be wrong there. That's something I need to look into. Anyway... What we want is a stone cauldron and a mill grinder. Lovely. And then, let's see. Golden curry, vegetable stew. There we are. That's a nice basic meal right there. So let's just try and maintain 100 of those at all time. I guess this is probably better since it's only taking 2 vegetables to make this, whereas this... Well, this uses up any vegetable, I suppose. Same value, though. And apparently people like this one more. Okay, so in that case, maintain this curry first, then make this afterwards if that's not available, and try to maintain bug meat kebabs as well. Sure. In that order. Ooh, although there is this. Okay, lovely. You may continue. Lovely, look at that. All the food all stocked. Now going ahead and cooking, and then that should be moved to there. Fantastic. We now have cooked food. A couple of people are upset. Well, you were recently very badly hurt. Why are you upset then? Oh, you're still sleeping in a shared bed. Well, I need to sort that out. Hey, we just got a free bed. Speaking of which... So, we need more bed space quite desperately, it seems. Are any of these currently not owned? Okay, you aren't. You are. You aren't. You? Current owner. Current owner. Current owner. Okay, we need to put down some more beds. For now, we'll just put them over here. That's the next goal then. We need to start making some proper sleeping quarters. Another person has joined. We are making a lot more money now. Although, oh, hello. Run. Run very quickly. Oh, is he going to get all the way back here? Oh, Lord. Well, good job I randomly checked. Oh, you're the fellow who took the, Spoons. You got flowers on your head? You have flowers on your head. Okay then. Oh, yep, he's chasing you all the way home. Is he taking damage though? Oh, do zombies take damage in the daytime? Ooh, what's this? Oh, like ruins. Wow, there's so much I need to explore. Why have I not been exploring? Huh. That's very cool. Okay, well, soldiers. Guard here, because he's getting really close. Although it does seem like he's taking damage, or he was just damaged earlier, he is going to get here. I've just been making some iron mail as well. Sadly, only level 3 footmen can wear it, so none of you, in fact, can wear it. Well, that's just great. Wow, he's strong again. Okay, got him down to half. Okay, you need to just... Here's the thing, if they do die, you can revive them. Because they don't die, they just get knocked out first time. Wow, we need better soldiers, like, desperately. How do I cancel the defend location? Oh, there we go. I thought I pressed it earlier, apparently I didn't. Okay, the herbalist should tend to these, so now what am I going to do for soldiers? Well, very, very soon, we should be able to get archers, as soon as our carpenter is a higher level. So we can get archers with that, and then, through the forge, we can get knights. Now, can any of you be promoted to knight straight away? Do you need to be an archer first? No, you don't, fantastic. You just need to be a level 3 footman. Which is you. You are level 3. You're about to hit level 4. Okay, you will be our very first knight then. Which will be the tank, which we are desperately missing. There's a herbalist slowly healing them. Well, as soon as you're awake, you do have a promotion. Well, I'm afraid I'm now all out of time for today's episode, so if you have enjoyed, then of course, likes, favourites, shares, comments, all that good stuff, helps out me, helps out the channel, and most importantly, shows that Stonehearth is a series you wish to see continued in the future. We now really need to focus on our military. We have all of the basic jobs up and running, which means now all we need is a trapper so that we can get some more furs, so that we can make leather bolts, so that we can make the better gear. I'm also going to have to try and power level our carpenter because we need bows as soon as possible as well. Hopefully by next video we will have a decent standing militia which can fight the denizens of the night. Because, well, they are sort of terrifying, aren't they? In kind of goofy ways. Goofy terrifying. Truly the most evil of all things.